the Spirit of the Lord. In several verses in the Old Testament, there are references to the Spirit of the Lord coming down on the Messiah. Isaiah 11, 1 through 2. 1. And there shall come forth a rod out of the stem of Jesse, and a branch shall grow out of his roots. 2. And the Spirit of the Lord shall rest upon him, the Spirit of wisdom and understanding, the Spirit of counsel and might, the Spirit of knowledge and the fear of the Lord. Isaiah 42, 1. 1. Behold my servant whom I uphold, mine elect, in whom my soul delighteth. I have put my Spirit upon him, he shall bring forth judgment to the Gentiles. Isaiah 61, 1 through 6. 1. The Spirit of the Lord is upon me, because the Lord hath anointed me to preach good tidings unto the meek. He hath sent me to bind up the brokenhearted, to proclaim liberty to the captives, and the opening of the prison to them that are bound. 2. To proclaim the acceptable year of the Lord, and the day of vengeance of our God, to comfort all that mourn. 3. To appoint unto them that mourn in Zion, to give unto them beauty for ashes, the oil of joy for mourning, the garment of praise for the spirit of heaviness, that they might be called trees of righteousness, the planting of the Lord, that he might be glorified. 4. And they shall build the old wastes, and they shall raise up the former desolations, and they shall repair the waste cities, the desolations of many generations. 5. And the strangers shall feed your flocks, and the sons of the alien shall be your plowmen and your vine dressers. 6. But ye shall be named the priests of the Lord. Men shall call you the ministers of our God. Ye shall eat the riches of the Gentiles, and in their glory shall ye boast yourselves. Psalms 45, 1 through 7. 1. My heart is inditing a good matter. I speak of things which I have made touching the king. My tongue is the pen of a ready writer. 2. Thou art fairer than the children of men. Grace is poured into thy lips. Therefore God hath blessed thee forever. 3. Gird thy sword upon thy thigh, O most mighty, with thy glory and thy majesty. 4. And in thy majesty ride prosperously, because of truth and meekness and righteousness. And thy right hand shall teach thee terrible things. 5. Thine arrows are sharp in the heart of the king's enemies, whereby the people fall under thee. 6. Thy throne, O God, is forever and ever. The scepter of thy kingdom is a right scepter. 7. Thou lovest righteousness and hatest wickedness. Therefore God, thy God, hath anointed thee with the oil of gladness above thy fellows. The Christian tradition sees the oil as being symbolic of the Holy Spirit. This fits in with all the verses mentioning oil and the title of Messiah, which means anointed one. I have heard arguments that there is no such thing in its Tanakh because the word spirit also means breath or wind. But here are two verses that demonstrate what I mean. 1 Samuel 11, 6 through 7. 6. And the Spirit of God came upon Saul when he heard those tidings, and his anger was kindled greatly. 7. And he took a yoke of oxen and hewed them in pieces, and sent them throughout all the coasts of Israel by the hands of messengers, saying, Whosoever cometh not forth after Saul and after Samuel, so shall it be done unto his oxen. And the fear of the Lord fell on the people, and they came out with one consent. 2 Chronicles 15, 1 through 2. 1. And the Spirit of God came upon Azariah the son of Oded. 2. And he went out to meet Asa, and said unto him, Hear ye me, Asa, and all Judah and Benjamin. The Lord is with you, while ye be with him. And if ye seek him, he will be found of you. If ye forsake him, he will forsake you. So these verses show that there is a Spirit of God, and of course it is just an aspect of God for our human understanding of him. The previous verses show that this Spirit of God will come to rest on the Messiah. Here is the New Testament fulfillment in Matthew 3, 16 through 17. 16. And Jesus, when he was baptized, went up straightway out of the water, and lo, the heavens were opened up unto him, and he saw the Spirit of God descending like a dove, and lighting upon him. 17. And lo, a voice from heaven saying, This is my beloved Son, in whom I am well pleased. This book is available to download in its entirety for free at smashwords.com and eventually here on YouTube. If you want to hear more, subscribe to this channel. God bless.